malfunction, everybody. Welcome to the secret variant. Software updates galore. And we are here because we don't want to catch none of that FOMO, right? The Paratech Tony, 2 in the house, DS comments and stuff. You see guys here on the group. We're good. All right, everybody. I am ULTRAMAXIMUS, and you are watching the secret variant. Welcome. Hope my vocals aren't so low. Solo. Maximum boost. All right, so everybody, again, welcome to the secret variant. This is a show where we go FOC top to bottom. And that's why I'm going to ask you to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to leave me a comment if you're watching on the rewind or after the show has ended the live stream. And of course, click that notification bell for notifications for when we do go live here, because we do this raw, live, off the cuff. Hence the raw report. Get it? And of course, 1,170 of you can't be wrong to this awesome stuff that I've been providing you guys here. And I love doing this content, which is the reason why I got the Ultra Box giveaway, which we're going to get to. And you guys also are the reason for me being able to put that together. The Raw Report is, of course, the replacement for the Wednesday comic presser in all formats. Because you know what? Being a good dad sometimes involves sitting at the table and doing homework with your kid. And if you got kids out there, guys, you understand. That the amount of time dedicating is what was important to me. So made some changes again, and the Wednesday presser may be back in some format here soon. We'll see. But all of the other good featured content I have on this channel, make sure you go subscribe to all those good people, and follows are always appreciated, whether it be on Facebook, on IG, or on Twitter. You can find links to all 3 of those on the channel's homepage. And of course, don't forget to bookmark our friends over at wantedcomics.com with such fantastic things such as Creepshow. And then wantedcomics.com, of course, is another place that you need to bookmark and follow them on IG, because they announce what's going on their Whatnot sale. And you can also follow me on Whatnot, because next weekend you're going to be wanting to follow me on Whatnot if you want to buy books off me. Download Whatnot through the App Store or on Google Play. And let's see here, Facebook and IG. You can find me at ULTRAMAXIMUS if you missed that link on YouTube. And of course, ULTRAMAXIMUS X is the same person over there on Twitter. Mighty Mel V, it may be on hiatus, but Drunken Chat still must go on. And if I fall asleep, the guys are still going to go on and do a show. Shout out to Gary Nusser for coming on, the week that I pass out. But you guys, if you want to get known on Dale Keown, just check out that last episode. I might have done a spec matrix. Maybe. If you didn't watch, I don't know, do you deserve to know? Our soundtrack provided by the wonderful people over there at White Bat Audio, so make sure you do give them a subscription here. Cracking 100K on YouTube. Got a Spotify account too. It's pretty awesome. And thank you, team. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. ComicBarricade.com, of course, has helped keeping you keep your comic books upright in your comic boxes. And of course, it does apply for comic CGCs. So, yeah. Let's get the show on the road, everybody. Who's blowing up my DMs here? Let's put you on silent, not vibrate. I don't want to hear anything. All right, so heck yeah, got some people liking some links, loving it. 10% off, code Ultra. That's right. Super chat isn't active, but direct support can be found. PayPal.me/UltraMaximus if you are feeling frisky towards the comic book journalism endeavor that Ultra does on his channel. And yeah, I am the UltraMaximus and stuff. And stuff, he says. All right, it's just because I need a drink. And yeah, hello everybody. Hope you're having a good weekend. And we close off this weekend as I dim the yellow light under the cover and just say, hey, what's up? Hope you're all doing well. We are going to kick this show off, and if you have never watched this show before, we are going to do what is called an FOC list, and that means we're going to cover all of the books that are coming out on Final Orders Due. We're just getting started, my man. Just getting started, Remo. Thanks for joining. And let me find out where I'm at on my slides. So the secret variant basically is your diamond distribution and lunar distribution final order cutoff lists. I'm going to give you the breakdown. Most of the orders are due tomorrow. You got a lot of orders that may be due today, and even some that are due next Sunday, 9/18. So spoilers, obviously. If we're looking at this stuff, we are going to spoil ourselves sometimes. This is due to the fact that we're looking at books that, again, are coming out in coming weeks. Some of us have not even been at the comic book shop for Wednesday releases this week. I can't do everything for you, but what I can do is possibly give you a heads up on a book or two that before it hits the shelves and is sold out, and you walk in there on a Thursday or a Friday or maybe even a Saturday or even, God forbid, a Sunday, getting your books that late can be dangerous for some of you. And sometimes it just pays to know what's coming out. So this is why I do what I do, spend hours doing this content for you. And that's why you're going to smash that like button as we get this list started off. So our first publisher is all the way down to Ahoy. So final orders were due today. I actually showed you these books last week, which, oh yeah, I forgot to delete that one. Highball number 2, cover A, Fred Harper. And then we got the 1 and 3 variant for you. It's unlockable. Highball, everybody. Highball. Next up, we've got Archie. And Archie has given us the Halloween Spectacular. By the way, this is a very Halloween-heavy FOC for all the books that are going to be hitting in the beginning of October and stuff. So, Sabrina should have been something you thought would have been delayed for that time, but no. And check this one out. Sabrina watching Riverdale on the second print cover. And I noticed that there's been a lot of hype behind a lot of Archie books lately. World of Betty and Veronica Jumbo Comics Digest number 19. Oh boy. Sabrina's dressed as a witch for Halloween. Isn't that hilarious? No. It's ironic. Don't you think? Artists, Writers, and Artisans dropping you Year Zero, Volume 0, number 1 of 5. So, yeah. Wicked looking stuff going on there, huh? And then here is the number 1 of 5, cover B, by Mike Diodato Jr. And looks like eating their own foot, which is weird. Feet are gross. Final orders due for the Black Caravan, 9/11/2022. Of course, this is the books I showed you last week. Or should I say, book. Phantasmagoria, number 2. But don't you worry. If that doesn't suffice your Black Caravan FOC requirement, I save another book for you for 9/18/2022, and that is Playthings number 5. Both of them kind of on the low side of Nightmare Fuel, but definitely in that category. Comics Experience, however, showed us these books as well. I showed you these last week. Divide number 1, cover A, cover B. Fox and Willow number 1 of 5. And then Saga of a Doomed Universe number 2 of 3. So that's your cover A, your cover B with your Alpha Flight homage variant, your Dark Knight homage variant, your Marvel Anniversary frame variant, and they just didn't have it in them to keep doing the DC Who's Who in the Marvel Universe variant. So, Sparks of Chaos number 3 though, cover A, cover B, and then this interesting looking cover C. Double O, good afternoon to you as well. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Shout out to you too, G Money Rocks, on your lunch break. Entropy number 2 of 6, cover A. And of course, this is under heavy metal. Here is your 5-copy incentive variant for that one. Aren't they a pair? Right? King Spot, giving you the Kung Fu Lagumi. Number 3, cover A. I have no idea what's going on. But here's your cover B by Otis Frampton. And apparently, I wouldn't want to be those guys on the other end of that sword. You know what I mean? Like, that dude looks like pretty serious. Mad Cave, giving you Legacy of Violence number 1. But it's just the one book. Just one Legacy of Violence. But then we're on to Oni Press. So this is the Oni stuff that I showed you last week. However, what's really weird is the way that the portal gun might have been just shut off for some books. But Letter 44, number 1, Oni 25th Anniversary Foil Edition. Cover prices on these foils, I think, are $9.99, everybody. So make sure you are paying attention to that. But they removed this one from FOC, which is really, really weird. But I really wanted to leave it here just in case there was something fishy, tricky. Like Evil Rick and Evil Morty coming back for revenge. And removing the book via portal gun because they took away the portal guns. Yeah, you got to see the season opener. If you didn't see the season opener, and then you have to wait for it to come on Hulu, Adult Swim, right? Anyway, Rick and Morty, number 100, cover B. Here's the cover C, the cover D, the E, and the F. But, as promised, Oni Press giving you 9/18/2022 orders of Blink, number 4, cover A, and cover B. Wrapping up your FOC for 9/18. So you got a week to decide on Blink. Now, Opus gives you Bill and Ted Present Death One Shot. They show you the cover A, but they don't show the cover B or the cover C. So if these are really, really good, expect there to probably be a little bit of a shortage. Cradle of Filth, number 4, cover A by Megan Hetrick. Of course, this is another one of those. They're not showing the 5-copy or the 10-copy. Some of the craziest things. Who they playing, Patrick? Frank Frazetta, Death Dealer number 6, cover A. Frank Frazetta, Death Dealer number 6, cover B. They at least showed the B cover because it's Frazetta artwork. It's not like he was on a timeline. Oh wow, nice, Patrick. I'm glad you're enjoying your sports this Sunday. And so here we go, Frazetta, but nothing else. 5-copy Scorcher, 10-copy Hots. And then the unbranded, as they say, for the 20-copy. So, Tomb, is this the Death Dealer book that you're stacking? Yeah. So Tomb has found faith in Frazetta, the same way that I have found faith in the Crystal Planet and Satriani. You know, we just like what we like. But I also know that from going to stores, they're not ordered a lot. That's definitely a book that's not ordered a lot. Thankfully, there are big marketplaces that do order high and give you an opportunity to order them. But we'll see. Give it 3 years if these books are still commonly found. Now, final orders due for Scoot. I showed you this one last week. Of course, this is Mortimer the Lazy Bird. And this is Scout Comics Scoot imprint. So it's their all ages stuff. But then Scout Comics also offers their main brand, which also had a lot of books on FOC last week. Ozza the Barbed, number 2, cover A. And then this was the cover B, Burton variant. Cities of Magic, number 5. Code 45, number 4 of 5. And then this one was removed, but I'm leaving it on here just in case something, again, suspicious happened with it, because we are dealing with another distribution company other than Previews when it comes to these. That's why their FOCs are today. But if they are correct, you would usually see a double up on Previews due tomorrow. So we're gonna roll with that, okay? But Forever Forward looked like it was taken off. The same for Ghost Planet. But there's your cover B. Is your 10 copy Mike and Lara, all red, unlockable variant. 50 copy Tess Fowler glow in the dark variant. And then Road Trip to Hell. Road Trip to Hell's got a 10 copy incentive unlockable. Snow White Zombie Apocalypse, the Reign of Blood covered king number 0. Triscale number 5. And you know what, Patrick, you are correct. There's a lot of things that don't get love that should, and a lot of things that get love that probably shouldn't. But we live in interesting times. Maybe when they stop the Hadron Collider and then fire it up again, maybe we'll finally shift into a universe where the polarity is correct and people stop being weird. Scout Comics 918 orders due. I'm sorry, I didn't change the 1 to an 8 down there. But She Bites number 3. And that was the only one that they showed. Silver Sprocket, Indie Comics and Art and Zines, gives us the Fruiting Bodies one-shot. So that looks like, yeah. Sumerian. Also one of my favorite cultures, but shaping up to do some pretty interesting things with comic books lately. We've got Illusion Witch number 5. That's your cover A. This is your cover B. This is your cover C. All right. Damn. And then we got Popstar Assassin, right? So this one's not too bad either. Here's your cover B for this one. And then this is the cover C, which looks a little bit more superhero-esque. And then there's the cover D going on. But here we have a very dark synopsis for this book. So, this girl apparently gets into doing burlesque and stuff after the horrible murder of her father. It's called Sarah Lone. Number 1, cover A. Here is the cover B. This is the cover C. This is the cover D, which is your 5-copy incentive Playboy variant, as they call it, right? This is the 20-copy burlesque variant cover. This is the 50-copy pinup variant, which I think is going to do rather well, just for reasons. Sarah Lone number 1 has a cover G pinup variant, though. A little bit more clothes on her there. Yep, little corner action there. That's right, Dwayne. You caught that one. That's why I think that 50 copy is going to do well. Titan Comics, of course, got the Blade Runner Black Lotus number 3, cover A. Blade Runner Black Lotus number 3, cover B by Dagnino. And then the cover C concept art. Cover 3, the FOC Spokes Virgin variant is basically your cover D, but they didn't give her cover letter like a normal publisher would, but that's your 4 Blade Runner covers. Vault, of course, I showed you these books last week. Giga number 5, cover A, and you're going to keep an eye out for some of those Sarah Lone number 1s. It's one of those things, Patrick. It's Sumerian is the former Behemoth, as far as I'm able to tell, or that's like the imprint that they're printing these books under now is under Sumerian for whatever reason. I don't know if something happened with the Behemoth nameplate or the publisher. It's interesting to see what happens with comics, though, right? Because like some of the Sumerian titles were actually under Behemoth's nameplate before. But here's your cover B for Giga, number 5. As we move on, we are into Vault 9/18/2022 FOC list. Barbaric Axe to Grind number 3, cover A, with no cover B. So chances of it being back on FOC, high. Dark Interlude number 5, cover A, and cover B. And we've seen these before. Dead Box number 4, cover A. And then we've got End After End number 3, cover A. No cover B shown. And of course, Mindset, I think I was supposed to delete this. No, it was moved from previous week. That's right. So that's why it's on the 918 list. And it was actually shown to you guys last week. Zenoscope with one of the largest FOCs they've done in a little while. It's like they got like a once a month where they just like bombard you. But so we're starting off with Bell Annual Depths of Tartarus, cover A. Bell Annual Depths of Tartarus, cover B. Cover C. And then cover D by Meguro. Grim Fairy Tales number 65, cover A. Cover B. Cover C. And then the cover D by Meguro. Grim Fairy Tales presents Horror Pinup 2022, cover A. Cover B by Vitorino. And made some pretty funny jokes about this one in the private chat. I said, this is what happens after Joker makes Punchline go for and yet another augmentation, and she spends a year listening to heavy metal. Here's your cover C by John Royal. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist myself. It was funny. I found it funny. I laugh at my own jokes. What can I say? The cover D is your D Pascal, and just in time for Halloween. Grim Spotlight Cinderella Tooth Fairy, cover A by Spokes. So obviously, yeah. How about you guys want some tongue action from the Tooth Fairy here? And then here is your savior coming to fight that evil Tooth Fairy, cover C by Burns. And then the cover, the Grim Spotlight Cinderella Tooth Fairy, cover D, Ivan Tao. Grim Universe Quarterly Halloween, cover A by Ortiz, with just a very, very decent zombie cover. And then here's your Grim Universe Quarterly Halloween, cover B. Cover C by John Royal. And then cover D by Pope. 2022, everybody, 2022. Collectible cover checklist catalog showing the cover by John Royale, but it's basically the cover checklist of 2021 edition. I believe it has all of the covers from 2021 that Zenoscope put out. So that's a very interesting book to collect. On to Boom Studios, and we have the Approach number 1, cover A. Cover B is the black variant by Francavilla, and keep an eye on this artwork, because guess what? A 25 copy incentive by Hutchinson Cates, and then a 50 copy by Barron's. And then we've got the red unlockable variant, which is basically reverses the black variant. But that's your one per store. So I assume that there's going to be some stores that might get this one misplaced. Keep an eye out. Basilisk number 12, cover A. And your cover B by Ryan Sook. But then after Ryan Sook said, you know what, remove that trade dress off that art and give me the 25 copy incentive. Okay, the next 5 covers are also going to be the first 5 issues reprinted for your House of Slaughter. Like the bundle packs that they did for Something is Killing the Kids, they're doing this same bundle pack for House of Slaughter, giving you all new covers. Some of these are straight fire if you like the art. I think these are pretty cool. The fact that they're all basically headshot variants, though, some people may deter from that. You know, it's like, it's another variant, but it is another late printing. But if Something is Killing the Children, I think the spec is kind of dead. At least that's what Mel said to me. At least that's what he said in the live chat, I believe. Oh yeah, Patrick. I know a couple of those places too. And my favorite is when they do incentives out with the regular covers. Those are the favorites. Magic the Gathering 19 cover A by Mercado. And then Magic the Gathering cover B, Secret Planeswalker variant. They didn't show the cover for this one though. But here is your 10 copy incentive by Yoon. Power Rangers Unlimited, the Death Ranger, #1, going back for a second printing by Dan Mora. And, yeah. Everybody get that Derek Chu variant? You get it easily? The Death Ranger. You know, a lot of cool stuff, though. And I gotta say this. Boom, being a Hasbro property, might be some serious leverage for Boom being able to pick up Transformers. If Boom picks up Transformers, all of you guys with an in to Mr. Ritchie's office need to have him call me. I will work for a reasonable salary and produce results like no other. And I can promise that Hasbro would love me too. Dark Horse Comics. Avatar Adapter Died, #6 of 6. So this is weird. They said art to be revealed, not final art. I really would hope that your all black cover with just some text on it would not be your final art. British Paranormal Society, Time Out of Mind. #44. Jenny 02, #4. Just curious, how's that rare Jenny Zero book from the previous volume doing? Leonide Vampire Miracle at Crow's Head one shot. Cover A. Here's your cover B. Mind Management Bootleg #4 of 4 with a cover A by Thompson. The cover B. And then the cover C. Not final art bag, but at least it did have the title on it. Shock Shop #2 of 4, cover A, and then the cover B. Survival Street #3, cover A, and this is phenomenal. He's fired up about the environment because he set the environment on fire, everybody. Survival Street #3, cover B by Tony Fleeks. It's fine. Oh, it is so good. And you know what? I got to give a shout out to my LCS who definitely was able to find me both covers of issue #2. Issue #1 also was close, but that book is such a good read. Oh, I can't wait to read it. Dynamite Entertainment, Garbage Pail Kids Origins #1, cover A. Garbage Pail Kids Origins #1, cover B. Garbage Pail Kids Origins #1, cover C. This is fire. And then here's your cover D, which is your trading card variant. So, if you don't like this trading card variant, you have options. Because you have this blank Authentics right here. Then you have the cover F, which is your 10 copy incentive bunk black and white. 20 copy black and white. 25 bunk virgin. 30 copy Zapata virgin. And then we get the 40 copy incentive trading card, right? So this is, I don't understand why they're using, it's a little weird, right? Cover K trading card premium meta. Cover L is the Lego limited version. But this one right here, everybody, cover M, the Hacer original Incredible Hulk Swipe variant cover. This is good. The green is going to be your Blank Authentics Puke Green variant. And then you're going to have the FOC trading card blank. If a lot of stores put in their initials on this one and then never look again, wow. Make your own Garbage Pail Kid. I mean, like, that's phenomenal. Cover P, 7 copy. Cover Q, 10 copy, FOC incentive. And then cover R, 10 copy, FOC incentive, Hacer Virgin. So that's a 10 copy Virgin cover for that. And then 10 copy FOC incentive trading card. And then we're on to Nyx. And I got to give credit where credit's due. Mel thinks those trading card blanks are going to be kind of uncommon. Nick's number 10 cover A, Mattioni. The cover B by Dagnino. The Vagante cover C. The Lopez cover D. The Lopez incentive 10 copy, black and white. 20 copy black and white. 25 copy Vagante Virgin. 30 copy Dagnino Virgin. And then we got the Mattioni limited Virgin variant, followed by the cover J FOC Saraseca Original, and then the cover K Ruby Original. The cover L 7 copy FOC Incentive Ruby Virgin. The cover N 10 copy FOC Incentive Saraseca Virgin. Cover O 11 copy FOC Incentive Lopez Virgin. And then this is probably the lowest variant covers Dynamite has done in 65 years. Siren's Gate number 1 cover A and cover B, which is your 10 copy Virgin incentive, and your Atlas signed edition by Shannon Mayer. Sweetie Candy Vigilante. So this one's really, really interesting. She's the cousin of the Candyman. Yes, same Candyman that slices and dices when you do weird things in the bathroom in a mirror. So, cover A, cover B, cover C, and then your 10 copy incentive Howard Popstar variant. There is also apparently something playable to go along with this, like a soundtrack. This is wild, wild stuff coming from Dynamite. That's all I gotta say. But you know what? They pulp their own books. 20 copy, 25 copy incentive, and your Atlas signed edition. And then we are on to the Unbreakable Red Sonja. Number 1, cover A by Perillo. The cover B by Selena. Yes. And then here is the cover C by Mattioni. The cover D by Finch. And then the cover E is the cosplay variant. That's a fire cosplay. Here's the cover F, your blank authentics. Okay. The incentive, 10 copy incentive by Zhang. I have a feeling this is going to be probably the better cover of the set. Not knocking any of the other art thus far. I'm just saying, I got reasons, because check this out. Panosian also delivers. 20 copy by Selena, black and white. The cosplay. The Finch black and white Virgin. The cover M, 40 copy Mattioni Virgin. The Selena 50 copy Virgin. The Perillo Premium Metal. And then you got the Perillo Limited Virgin. But this one right here wasn't shown. So the FOC Tori Original. The cover R FOC Castro variant. The cover S FOC Blood Red Blank Authentics. The cover T 7 copy FOC Incentive Tori Virgin. The cover U 7 copy FOC Incentive Castro Black and White. The cover V 7 copy FOC Incentive Panosian Trade Dress. The cover W 10 copy FOC Panosian Black and White. The cover X 10 copy FOC Incentive Tori Black and White. So that's at least giving you a preview of what the Tori art looks like, right? And then here is the cover Y 10 copy FOC Incentive Castro Virgin. Cover Z 10 copy FOC Incentive Finch Fiery Red variant. And then Unbreakable Red Sonja number 1 cover ZA 15 copy FOC Incentive copy. I don't know why it's that's all out of order there. 15 copy FOC Incentive Young Virgin variant. Wrapping it up for Dynamite. Now we're on to IDW. So we're cruising through the list and crashing at number 2, cover A. Crashing number 2, cover B. Crashing number 2, cover C. G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, $2.99 cover A, Gallant. G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, $2.99 cover B by Sullivan. G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, number $2.99 cover C, 10 copy incentive John Royale. So, all of a sudden, John Royale books starting to take off. Wonder why. Sonic the Hedgehog Scrapnik Island #1 cover A. Sonic the Hedgehog Scrapnik Island #1 cover B, Hokim. Sonic the Hedgehog Scrapnik Island #1 cover C, 10 copy incentive. So the plot of this one is all of Robotnik's stuff is rusting on an island and they still all want to hurt Sonic. So as you guys know, IDW is losing the Transformers license and they're going to go out with a biggie bang. Another best of book, and this one is the Best of Grimlock one-shot. This reprints some of the stuff from the most recent Transformers 84 Secrets and Lies, which, as you know, is actually the prequel to the Marvel series, making it a very important book from IDW. Also, there's a lot of other good stuff in there, reprinting some pretty good stuff from Grimlock. Check it out if you're a Grimlock fan, of course. And unlike it's spelled incorrectly, because you know that's what this generation does, they like to misspell stuff correctly to be cool. But here's your cover A for True Cult, and your True Cult cover B, Maria Levette. Cover C by Fuchs. Wrapping it up for the IDW on Ronda Image. Now we got 3 Keys #1 cover A, 3 Keys #1 cover B by Deladera, 3 Keys #1 cover C, 25 copy incentive action figure variant, and everybody's biting on the Battle Beast and drawing huge tiger people. There's only one king though. Get it, Tekken fans? One king. Dark Ride #1 cover A, Dark Ride #1 cover B, and now obviously by the May 22 8048 that's next to it, it's a pushback. Dark Ride #1 cover C by Boo, and you know what, I think he even commented on this, I'm like, this is better suited to be released around, you know, Halloween, and they probably agreed. Oh, and for all of you guys who love movie posters, especially movie poster variants done by Forstner and Fleeks, oh well, there you go. 25 copy incentive for Dark Ride #1. And then there's going to be a blank cover E, blank sketch variant. The Dead Lucky #3 cover A, Dead Lucky #3 cover B, 20 copy incentive. And then we've got Golden Rage #3 cover A, Knight. Lauren, I'm assuming. Cover B by Lennox. And then we've got a whole bunch of Image firsts. So these are, of course, are all bundles of 20, but these are old Image books. So if these Image firsts are doing bundles of 20 and stores are like, yeah, we want those, and they don't check their back issue bins for the original printings, that's why you do. So you're going to look at this FOC list and you're going to take a clip of this video and you are then going to go to your LCS and you're going to look for the first prints of these books. Some of you guys are going to get lucky. So let's back it up. Farmhand #1. Gideon Falls #1, Hellcop #1, which just came out recently too. It's like not even that old. Ice Cream Man #1. Good luck on that one. The Marked #1, and then Neo Noir. Junkyard Joe #1 is going to bring some people back to some other books. Oh, well, Larry Joe cracking the code on the 25 copy incentives, it looks like, as long as they can keep selling an incentive and don't have to resort to turning it into a letter cover, right? But Junkyard Joe making a comeback. We've got Black and White Veterans Edition cover A, cover B, cover C, cover D, cover E, and then, oh, look, you get it all in color for Junkyard Joe #1. Cover A, cover B, cover C, cover D, cover E, and then we're on to Kaya #1, cover A, and then Kaya #1, cover B. King Spawn #15 with a cover A by Randall. King Spawn #15 with a cover B by Keen. Garmadon, Lega Ninjago Garmadon #5, cover A. There's the B cover. And then this is your 10 copy incentive by Wallen. Ordinary Gods #9. Revolvers #1. Revolvers #1 with a B cover. No incentive there, though. I thought that was weird. But Rogue Sun, however, cover A. And then the 25 copy incentive. Make your own decision. So it's a choose your own adventure variant. That Texas Blood number 18, cover A. Cover B. And then Time Before Time number 17, cover A. Cover B. Undiscovered Country number 21. Cover A, Common Cold. Space Vampire for me, Tomb. Undiscovered Country number 21, cover B. Walking Dead Deluxe number 48, cover A by Finch. Cover B by Adlard. Cover C by Riviera. Cover D is by Tedesco, but they didn't show the art, which means it's probably going to be fire. Tedesco's like, deadline schmedline, I'm taking my time. DC final orders due 9/11/2022, so these are the ones that are due today. Showed you last week, but you know what? We're going to take another look. Batman 128 cover A, and then here is the Gabriel Del Otto cardstock variant cover B. The Francesco Mattina cardstock cover C. 25 copy incentive by Ryan Sook. 50 copy Jock foil. Gold foil Jock. Could you imagine if you put that whole set together, though? That's wild. Batman 128 cover F, Gilliam Mark. This was a late ad, but this is fire. Batman Nightwatch number 2. Batman Urban Legends number 20, cover A. Cover B, Jorge Corona. Cover C, Edwin Galman. Black Adam and the Justice Society Files, Dr. Fate one-shot number 1, cover A, Kari Andrews. Cover B is your photo variant cover. Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths number 5 of 7, cover A, and then your cover B, and then your cover C, Mateus Manhanini, the Identity Crisis homage cardstock variant cover. This is your 25 copy Ariel Cologne cardstock variant cover. And then your 50 copy Janin cardstock variant cover. Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths number 5 of 7, cover F as your 100 copy incentive. And I'm sorry, Nate, I don't believe I have that book anymore. I think that book is long gone. Cover F, cardstock variant cover. Yeah. Oh, and then look, Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths number 5 of 7, cover G, the Perforation trading card 1 of 2 cardstock variant cover. If they really actually have perforated covers, wow. And then here is the trading card variant cover H. Dark Crisis, the Deadly Green number 1, one-shot cover A. Dark Crisis, the Deadly Green one-shot cover B. And then the 25 copy Beach foil variant. Steve Beach. Deceased, War of the Undead Gods number 3, cover A by Howard Porter. The cover B, Dan Mora homage cardstock variant cover, of course, homaging X-Men and Deceased, War of the Undead Gods number 3 of 8, cover C. 3 of 8 cover D, 25 copy Steve Beach cardstock variant cover. And then Deceased, War of the Undead Gods number 3 of 8 cover E, incentive 50 copies Sun Kamanuki cardstock variant. DC's Terrors Through Time number 1, one-shot cover A. DC Terrors Through Time number 1, one-shot cover B. Steve Beach VHS variant. This is a VHS cover, right? Gotham video in the background. DC Terrors Through Time number 1, one-shot cover C. That's a weird looking monster. Flashpoint Beyond number 6 of 6, cover A by Mitch Gerads. Okay. I am not going to mess up your name, but I will say this is a fire cover. And then here, Dan Moore doing a cardstock variant cover for Flashpoint Beyond number 6 of 6, and it's a 25 copy incentive. This, however, Gary Frank, 50 copy incentive. I should have turned that one. Gotham City Year 1, number 1, cover A, cover B, and then your 25 copy incentive by David Marquez. Joker, The Man Who Stopped Laughing, number 1, cover A, cover B by Lee Bermeo, cover C by David Nakayama, and then this is the 25 copy incentive by Matina. Cover G is your Ben Oliver variant. And then your cover H is your 100 copy. Let me back up. I went too fast. I'm sorry. Haining, 100 copy incentive. Monkey Prince number 7, cover A. Cover B. Cover C. Multiversity Team Justice number 5, cover A. Cover B by Stephanie Hans. And then the cover C is your Black Adam Lee Bermejo cardstock variant. Poison Ivy number 5 of 6 with a cover A by Jessica Fong. Cover B by Stefan Sejic. It's your cardstock variant cover, of course. Cover C is also a cardstock variant cover. Cover D is a 25 copy incentive cardstock variant. And then cover E is going to be a 50 copy Stefan Sejic foil cardstock variant cover. Rogues number 4 of 4 with a cover A. And your cover B, and then the homage set continues for Rogues with the breaking of the Bat homage from Nightfall Part 1, and that is your Kari Andrews 25 copy incentive. Superman number 1 facsimile edition, Sword of Azrael number 3 of 6, cover A, cover B, and then your 25 copy Corona cardstock variant cover. There were some books I showed you last week behind that one. They have been pushed to the next week, which is 9/18, which is what I'm going to show you right here. Aquaman Andromeda number 3 of 3, cover A. This one's been shown before, but it's back around again. Aquaman Andromeda number 3 of 3, cover B, Tiffany Terrell. Aquaman Andromeda number 3 of 3, cover C, 25 copy incentive. Batgirls number 11, cover A, Jorge Corona. Batgirls number 11, cover B, Audrey Mock cardstock variant cover. And then Rian Gonzalez still being able to deliver on these 25 copy incentives. Batman and Scooby-Doo Mysteries number 1. Batman Incorporated number 1. Very interesting. A lot of the non-traditional Bat characters on that cover there, including Clown Hunter. And, of course, Ghostmaker. Was that Bat Dog turned into a human? You've been promoted, boy. Batman Incorporated number 1 with a cover C, 25 copy incentive, Dare 2 cardstock variant cover. Batman Incorporated's 50 copy incentive by Spokes. Batman One Bad Day Penguin number 1 shot. And this is, of course, if this is a what if, basically. Batman had a bad day and Penguin was the one to get him. Jim Lee's line art here, though, is absolutely insane. And I'm wondering if he actually started out with a black background and did like the removal art. Batman One Bad Day, Penguin One Shot, cover C, 25 copy incentive by Dan Mora. And then cover D is the Jamal Campbell variant. 100 copy Brian Boland variant, which is so out of focus, it's horrible. It'll probably be better in print, though. Batman One Bad Day, Penguin number 1 shot, cover F, Giuseppe Camuncoli premium variant cover. Batman vs. Robin number 2 of 5. The cover B by Greg Capullo, showing Damian getting that knee move off. That's the move that got his heart ripped out, and he's back again. Damian versus Robin, number 2 of 5, cover C. And then the Rafael Sarmiento Battle Speed cardstock variant cover. Okay. Batman versus Robin, number 2, 50 copy Clayton Henry cardstock variant cover. Dark Crisis with Worlds Without Justice League. I'm sorry, Green Arrow one shot. There's the cover B by Megan Huang, giving us a Black Canary variant with her using powers. 50 copy Clayton Henry foil variant was not shown. Flash, the fastest man alive, number 2 of 3, cover A. And the Jorge Corona cardstock variant did not have its artwork in, but they wanted to make sure they had a placeholder. Future State Gotham, number 18, cover A by Simone DeMeo. Future State Gotham, number 18, cover B by Carlos Danda, cardstock variant. I Am Batman, number 14, cover A by Christian Deuce. And then the cover B, Howard Porter, cardstock variant. The 25 Kanan White cardstock variant. So it's 25 copy incentive. I Am Batman, number 4. And then we have Jurassic League, number 6, the Daniel Warren Johnson variant cover. And then Jurassic League number 6, cover B. Cardstock variant cover. I'm not into it. Static Shadows of Dakota number 1, cover A. The cover B, Chase Conley cardstock variant cover. The cover C, Oliver Coipel cardstock variant cover. And the 25 copy incentive Dan Hip variant. This book was pushed from last week to next week. Superman, Son of Kal-El, number 16, cover A, Travis Moore. The cover B, which of course is a spoiler for what happens in Dark Crisis, but whatever. The cover B, and then the cover C, 25 copy incentive, Megan Huang, 90s bedroom card stock variant. Wonder Woman 792, cover A, Yannick Paquette. Lucio Perillo, Black Adam movie cardstock variant cover. That is fire. Thank you, Perillo. That's, yes. Movie accurate, at least. And that's a great signature book, I'm thinking. Wonder Woman 792 is going to have a 25 copy incentive variant cover. And if you like Wonder Woman, you better bookmark me on Whatnot and get ready for my sale. Wonder Woman Historia, The Amazons, number 3 of 3, cover A, Nicholas Scott. Wonder Woman Historia, The Amazons, number 3 of 3, cover B, Yannick Paquette. Wonder Woman Historia, The Amazons, number 3 of 3, cover C, the 25 copy incentive library foul leather design variant. And the thunder rolls outside, everybody, as we approach our final publisher of the evening. I got the cat annoying me here, needing pets for my left arm. I'm driving the show with one hand right now. But smash that like button, everybody. All Out Avengers number 2 coming at you with our Lord and Savior Doom, rocking Mjolnir and the Cap shield. Probably making everybody very upset with that one. But the All Out Avengers number 2 giving us a Peach Momoko variant. We're also going to get a Stegman variant. And then we're going to get this NetEase Games variant cover. Amazing Fantasy number 1000 going back for a second printing Steve McNiven variant cover, but the variants to get obviously are going to be the D23 exclusive 2 books. Amazing Spider-Man number 11. Cover B by Gomez, which is your, I think it's just a Gomez variant? Okay. Although that might have been the 60th anniversary Spider-Man variant cover. It might be. The Gleason Miracle Man variant cover is the theme that we were looking for there. Axe Death to Mutants number 3 of 3. And then we got the Death to Mutants number 3 of 3 Bianchi variant cover. And then Axe Eternals number 1. Axe Eternals, the LaRocca connecting variant. And then we've got Axe Iron Fist number 1. Axe Iron Fist number 1 with the Michael Yu variant. And then Black Panther number 10. Black Panther number 10 with the Shuri rocking the cap shield variant. So what's going on here? I see a theme. And then we've got the Clark Miracle Man variant. So Torrin Clark absolutely delivering fire. And then Captain Marvel number 42. And I'll give you the worded spec matrix of the secret variant here today. The Life of Captain Marvel number 3, second printing, first cover appearance of Captain Marvel's mom. Captain Marvel number 42 with the Guerilla variant. Jeff the Land Shark, everybody. And so we got the Flarkin and we got Jeff the Land Shark taking a ride with Captain Marvel on this variant cover. That's gonna sell books. We know it is. But for all you Jeff the Land Shark variant covers, don't forget to check that one out. And let's see, Captain Marvel number 42 with the McKelvey Miracle Man variant cover. And then we've got Daredevil number 4. As Matt Murdock continues to grow out with the beard. We got the promo variant cover. And then we've got the Miracle Man Chiquito variant cover. Daredevil number 4, the Jeff Scott Campbell anniversary variant, and it's basically Luke Cage. We don't know why it's a Luke Cage variant on a Daredevil book, but it's probably because Luke Cage doesn't have a book going on right now. But the 100 copy incentive is going to be the Virgin variant, where you can't see Luke Cage underneath Luke Cage. And then the 200 copy incentive, which might get mistaken for the Open Order variant. Oh man, that's just horrible. Is basically the old school stipple dot. That's the difference between the 200 copy incentive and the other ones. So again, for all of you guys that have those stores that are always questionable putting out books like this, if they order big on that one, my man. Fantastic Four number 48, and this is fantastic with the Buckingham Miracle Man variant, and no other variant covers, which was weird. Gambit number 4, Marvel NetEase Games variant. So the Marvel dual variants making a triumphant return. We talked about these on Drunken Chat, and I believe it was Double O sending me some things in the private chat. So thanks for that, buddy. Guinness Vale Captain Marvel number 4 of 5, the Cheong Miracle Man variant cover, and then we've got Ghost Rider number 7. Ghost Rider number 7 with the Andrews Beyond Amazing Spider-Man variant cover, and then the Maria Wolf variant cover. Yes. Immortal X-Men number 7 with a great Nightcrawler cover by Mark Brooks. The Noto Quiet Council variant cover, however, was not shown. Immortal X-Men number 7 Pacelli Miracle Man variant. And then Legion of X number 6. And yes, that is Uranos on the cover going up against them, but that also looks like it's Ghost Rider, and there's some other things going on here. It is definitely a tie into the Avengers, X-Men, and the Eternals. So yeah, let's get this going. And Namor Submariner Conquered Shores number 1 of 5. So this is basically like the Old Man Logan of Namor stories, as you can see. Yeah, there's a city that's underwater. And then here's Conquered Shores number 1 with the Torrin Clark variant cover. And then the Pepe Larraz variant cover. NetEase Games variant cover, not showing Namor, but Doctor Strange and Ebony Maw. Weird, like they don't have a Strange book that they can put that one on, right? Namor Submariner Conquered Shores number 1, the 50 copy incentive variant cover, of course, is going to be your hidden gem. Punisher War Journal Brother number 1. War Journal Brother number 1 gets a Simmons variant and a Super Log variant, but no incentive. Star Wars number 28. So, wow. Is that Luke in an Empire outfit? And what does that say about the action figure variant possibly coming out that was pre-ordered from the subscription from John Tyler Christopher? Wow. Because here's one of the action figure variants that we're getting, but there's going to be an exclusive JTC for issue 28. So pay attention, everybody, especially if you're watching eBay. And then here is the New Hope 45th anniversary variant cover. Star Wars High Republic #1 of Volume 2. And then here's the McCone variant, the Phil Noto variant, and then the 50 copy incentive variant for you. Star Wars Visions #1, the cover B by Chris Bachalo, and there was no incentive. Venom #11. Everybody remember Sleeper? Venom #11 with the Raposa variant cover. He said, you know what? You guys loved my Stealth Iron Man so much. Hold my beer. Wakanda #1. Mateus Manhanini with the A cover. But Art Germ coming in hot with the Art Germ variant. And then we get the Wakanda #1 NetEase Games variant cover, the Riley Window Shades variant, and then a 100 copy Art Germ version. Wolverine #25, and of course this is a tie-in to Judgment Day. Cassidy Miracle Man variant. I'm sorry, Cassidy variant. Nakayama with an open order variant, which is fire. Zula variant. And yes, that is Solemn. Finally, a Solemn cover, right? But then you know what? They said, you know what? Lucio Perillo. And correct me if I'm wrong, but was this art already used for a store exclusive? And are they now making it an incentive? Because I could have sworn I've seen this one before. This may have been some rejected art from somewhere else, but Perillo delivering the Wolverine 25 copy incentive. So 25 squared, everybody. X-Force #32 showing Omega Red versus Kraven. Momoko with the Miracle Man variant. And that's our show, everybody. Make sure you get your orders in, whether you're using the pull box over at Drunken Chat, your LCS, or one of the other fine retailers that happens to be dwelling in our chat. And we appreciate you guys. You know. Oh, you know, it's Larry Joe, this is the reason why I do this show. The Secret Variant is all about making sure you guys don't miss something that might have just flown by the radar. I try not to miss stuff myself. I'm not perfect. I sometimes miss variants because stuff isn't shown. But the purpose of the Secret Variant is hopefully here to help you guys save money, avoid the FOMO, and please stand by while I tell you one more time. Don't forget to check out the next episode on this channel by subscribing to the content I produce, smashing that like button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell for notifications. And of course, wait till the show ends and leave me a comment. Let me know what you really think of my work. And I really appreciate you guys tuning into this one. Tomb, I appreciate you, buddy. And thanks again, everybody. I'll check you on the next one. And don't know when it's going to be. Who knows? I may start doing shorter video clips during the day. Oh my gosh. Spec Matrix minutes. Imagine that. Wouldn't that be something?